And we're back. So, just for a quick reset, here we're doing our usual, our annual Chinese parents playthroughs for the start of Lunar New Year week. We are Ragnaret. We are now 8 years old. We're in a private, high-tier elementary school because our parents, despite being negligent, did push us there. Oh, thank you very much for that, Lady Annette. Appreciate that. Yeah, so it's been a weird thing. Like in the first school exam, we actually got full marks. We were the best student in the whole school. And weirdly, the next turn, Mom was just smacking us around for not getting good enough grades. And Princess, our cat, had to come to our rescue. So it's been an odd start. And so far, I said we're decently balanced. We're balanced on our three main subjects: Chinese, math, and English. Then we got liberal arts and science. Well, they are what they are. Excuse me. So let's pop back into the mind map, and we can start grinding more of our stats. You can see we're imagination is our main stat, but EQ has caught up, and memory's pretty solid too. And IQ's a little behind. It's not terrible. Constitution, well, we're not one of those active outdoor kids. We're very much an indoor kid. And for the record, there's nothing wrong with being an indoor kid. You do one kid per year. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. So there's lots of achievements, and there's any number of ways you can take a playthrough. There's lots of role play value, but at the same time, it can get kind of samey pretty quickly. So one playthrough per year, like with growing up, that's kind of my goal. No one has come into the channel demanding to see me play more Chinese parents. But again, because as I said, and that's one of the advantages of this being a relatively small channel. I can, no one's watching. I said no one. We don't have big numbers, so I'm not beholden to the algorithm. I can just play whatever I want, which is honestly freeing. I mean, it can feel like no one is watching, but obviously that's not true. You're all here now. Hey, there we go. Got that right at the last minute. But yeah, I think Ruak and Will talked about this at the start of the stream. It is an odd game. I would bet good money if you look into the Chinese parents category on Twitch, I'm the only person playing it, and honestly, I'm cool with that. That's kind of that's what we do here. Okay, so we got a good savings of knowledge there. How about, well, yeah, these are as cheap as they're going to get, so there's no reason not to buy them right now. So now we got, yes, and then we got our main subject. They can be as cheap as 50. Right now they're all over 100. I think we can wait at least one turn, bring that cost down a little more. Playing Bulls, yeah, and I think because I mean, there was I forget who had that, but like, someone, they basically they got the numbers from Steam, and like most people, like 60 to 70% of people on Steam are playing games that are at least 3 years old. So, we're like the particular game we're doing may be off the beaten path, but you know, playing old games, lots of people are doing that. Okay, what are we doing here? Actually, I would like to do some. I'd like to keep beefing up our memory, so let's do some conversation 101, so we can push the yellow stat, and then oh yeah, there's the new cat one. Food. Oh, so the trait's called Pig Physique Kitty. Okay, that's at least 2 or 3 times we body shamed our cat. I don't know that I like that. I mean, you don't want to overfeed your pet. You don't want to feed him a bunch of human food. You want to keep him healthy. But come on, they're a growing kitty. We don't want to give him a complex. We're fine. After every meal, Princess saunters off to sit and wash their face, carefully yet meticulously. What a refined little feline. It wasn't until you started raising Princess that you realized all the bizarre shapes and spaces cats can squeeze themselves into. Turns out that cat and mouse cartoon was more of a documentary than a kids show. You don't think there's a game that came out in 2024 you want to come back to? Really? Wow. So what are you playing instead, Ruak? Cats are a lot like humans. It's often only under the temptation of tasty food that they really let their hair down. I mean, fair. I bought you this exercise book. Be sure to do it well so you can rest during the holidays. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we have an exam now. I see. Maybe I'll go back to try Space Marine 2 on a decent PC. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah. I was thinking. I figured old games were wrecked, but like anything particular? Oh, there we go. It's like TLD, Oxygen not included, other games you 100. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, right. Pet. Always pet first. Cat always comes first. You also played WoW, but that doesn't count. Okay. Okay, and then we feed, refeed, refeed. There we go. Yeah, the fuel gives on your Mac, which you're very happy to use that. Things don't work. Yeah, and I know the Mac users can often get left behind, so there might be sometimes you're actually, you almost have to play old games. Okay, and then we'll drop the ball of yarn on them. Nice, and we're up to 80. There's another new entertainment. Is that comfy or what? What about a face massage next? Okay, my head's getting achy. Enough massaging, your turn. Time for my lap massage. After spacing out for a second, they realize you've stopped, and so immediately start kneading on your leg. Not bad. A little harder, please. A little left now. Princess might not be able to understand, but I might as well try. That's lovely. Okay, let's shop real quick. We'll buy some toffee to de-stress. Oh yeah, let me look at some of these, maybe? Ooh, Lego. Or Lego Stop. I know, we like Legos. Yeah, we'll try that. Okay, so now we, instead of the usual mind map, every so often you will have these. So these exams. So, Lady Annette, you were talking about match 3 earlier. This is kind of the closest thing you get to that, where you have to like match up. Well, here I think we'll, yeah. So 3 fragments of the same level and so can be merged, right? So if we want to make these little shapes here, we got like 1 1 1 1 1 1. So if you take 3 of the same color and value together, you can squish them together, and then they'll become a 2. So, and to remove one of these, it costs a little bit of action per. And so every time we solve one of these, we get an amount of knowledge. Or you stream catch, you do Novena G-Force, even the free action 5. Okay, yeah. I haven't been in the Mac, I guess, ecosystem for a while, so I will trust your judgment there. Okay, do that. There we go. And so the idea is to solve as many of these as you can with as few clicks as you can. And like, and then once per exam, you can refresh. And I think there's an heirloom that gives you 2 refreshes instead of 1, but we skipped that one. So we need more purple, or we need 3 yellow. Well, I don't see any purple, so I guess we'll go for the green and yellow combo instead. Okay, so we're about, well, we're a little less than halfway through, but I think the general idea is like if you see that the colors you need are not coming through, that's the time you usually want to refresh and maybe get some questions that are they more closely match whatever like little combos you have going on here. There you go. See, we do that, and then we can instantly solve one. Okay, so now this is telling me we need 2 red, 2 purple, and then something or something. So I think we'll focus there. Although this isn't exactly helpful either. Yeah, so right now we need to get a bunch of red together. There we go. And those are both the same, so we just do that straight away. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we got those. Let's go for the 2, 2, and 1 there, because we already have a bunch of green here. Lovely. Okay, so we have a purple 2, and we have a yellow 1. So let's get another green 1, and we can call that good. So we are getting low on energy. And again, there's no score to get on this particular exam. This is just a way to grind a whole mess of knowledge. Okay, so we have 10 energy left. That's like 2 clicks. So we can keep going, but like we need a bunch of green. There's not a bunch of green. So I am actually gonna bail on the exam. I'm gonna look for some work instead. Because that way, you know, we can use up the rest of our energy. We can make money to buy more stress relief in the future. So because we have 10 energy left over, we can do some of the more lucrative ones. We can be a guide, or we can make handmade paper silhouettes. Well, that's more money, so let's just do that. And again, we're just hoping for good RNG. It's not really, but we got 29, so that's basically our toffee budget for next month. Okay, and that's as cheap as it can get, so we'll go ahead and grab that. And that should put us back on balance. Yeah, 3, 3, and 3, 6, and 6. Yeah. Okay, so these are they're about 15 more expensive than they would normally be. Yeah, I'll take the plunge. You know, we really don't want to make a habit of overpaying. Because later on, these skills are going to be stupendously expensive. And we're not going to have, like, we won't have the stats to bring it, like, they're going to cost like 999, as much as they possibly can. All right. So, that did kind of take us out of balance, but that's okay. We're not scoring on balance. It's just kind of a mental gauge where we are per turn. Okay. Moving swiftly on. Okay. Oh yeah. Do we want to do more? Yeah. Do we want to do more memory, or maybe some EQ? Catch that up a little bit. Or do we focus on our weakest one, our IQ? Yeah, we'll bring up the IQ. Just try to help it catch up for for all that time it spent lagging behind early. It's still pretty close. Oh, now we have the laser pen, of course, and the trait is hunter instincts, of course. Okay, our stress got reset, but we do get money every time the stress resets, so that's good too. Your friend doesn't receive extra pocket money, but he also refuses to accept charity. I guess. Yeah, work. For reasons you can't quite fathom, your art teacher gives you an F. But your work was on point. I mean, it looks just like Princess. I they're the same picture. Ooh, what is that? Oh, nice. Yeah, so now we're starting to get some of the some more of the career related skills. So now we have, in addition to phys ed and art, now we have computer 101 and basic Mandarin speaking. I think this is the career path for us to become a TV host. They're and clearly a cat. Exactly. See, you guys get it. I don't know what the teacher's on about, but I mean that blob of amorphous mass was clearly a cat. Like we said earlier, cats are a liquid. Like about yeah, like a like a addiction to help you enunciate properly. So basically, so you don't sound like me, and have your words kind of meld into each other at times. I mean, like in day-to-day life, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're going to be a broadcaster, you do want to speak as clearly as possible. Okay, now we're back to the mind map. Lovely. Excellent. Yeah, I think I'll just take that. Now I think so with these career related skills. Part of it depends like how deep into a skill tree you get, but also how high each of your stats gets. Like the higher your stats go, like the higher tier you are. So like it's like in the professional athlete one, let's say you go from basically like if you at the lowest level you're a PE teacher, or if you're you go up to say a sports trainer, a national games winning athlete, all the way up to being an Olympic athlete. You know, depending on how high for that one in particular, how high your constitution stat is. So like for being in the art tree, you'd want a lot of imagination. Computers, a lot of IQ and memory. So I don't think we need to lock ourselves into a one career path just yet, and we have plenty of time. We're still in elementary school after all. Okay, yeah, we have no refresh option here, so we'll do that. Grab all of those, and then I think we'll grab as many of these stat ups per turn as we can. There we are, and we do still have 5 energy left over. I think that's the bare minimum to do work. So we'll go buy the groceries because we know our basic math. There you go. And we have 14 yen. China has a habit of finding a time. Oh yeah, they definitely do. Although there's the countervailing force of so many families only have the one kid, and they need that one kid to be able to provide, because it's China's a communist country, but people think that that means a robust social safety net. No, there very much is not. When you hear the leaders of this country talk about welfareism and its effects, you'd think they were Republicans. So no, like kids are, for a lot of families in China, kids are your retirement plan. So you have to have them succeed. And if you're going into professional sports, the odds are way against you. So the parents don't want their kids to be Olympic athletes. They want them to be government bureaucrats, because that is steady work with good benefits. Okay, we went to the shop. We tended to Princess. Do we want to buy any? No, those are very expensive. Those are a little expensive. Those can wait one turn. And we don't need any of those. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, so let's check where we are in terms of our progress. Chinese, good. Math, good. English, good. Science, yes. And arts. There we go. So, full marks again. Top student grade 3 class 2 won first place. Well done. That's Daddy's girl. And we get a little bit more face for it. Oh, yeah. We agree there, Lady Annette. Well, I mean, and it's not communism as some people in the West know it, but it is still very much a communist system here. It's tricky. Like even like within like Chinese communism is different from North Korean communism, is different from Laotian communism, is different from Vietnamese communism, different from Cuban communism. Okay, well let's just take care of all that. All right, what's our Lego? That's okay. Alrighty, we got those are all actually kind of okay. Let's work on let's pump up our English grammar, and then we'll chase it with. I want to try this. Let's see what the Legos look like. I haven't actually unlocked that trait yet. Let's see what that looks like. Bathroom bouncer. Princess insists on guarding the door, whether you're going to the toilet or taking a shower. They meow to you now and then too, just to check up on you. Aw, that's sweet. Okay, so our meters are filling. That's good, and we're getting money and extra requests for it. Tens creator, very nice. Ooh, Lego style. Fit them together and create a new future. It even goes beyond grown-ups' imagination. Okay, we're making the tower in Shanghai. Okay, so we had a couple traits roll off. That's fine. The real estate prices within the school neighborhood are too ridiculous. Anything for my granddaughter to get into a good school. If you can't afford it, I'll pay for the rest. Thanks, Mom. That'll be an expensive house near a great school. Right. This is another phenomenon where lots of times you will have people like they'll have families with young kids. They'll move to neighborhoods with the good schools. Obviously, that's going to drive up the cost of either renting or buying in those neighborhoods, which then perpetuates the cycle because the kids go to a good school, they get all the advantages, they get go to better universities, get better jobs, so they can afford to send their kids to the expensive neighborhoods, etc. and so forth. Some of that might sound familiar if you went to school in the U.S. Just think property taxes instead. The boys in your class always joke, saying there's a boy who likes you. So you tell the teacher, turn a blind eye, or say, you're annoying. Nah, ignore him. The boys lose interest after a while. Hey, there we go. Free IQ. Danish people try some similar things. Yeah, I think that's I don't know if it's universal, but I think it's probably pretty common. I think if you have the means. Ooh, wow, we're already at 100 intimacy, and we're not even out of elementary school. Right, we cannot get any more intimacy with Princess, so we're good there. Bam! Princess knocks over the rubbish bin. Princess, did you just knock over the rubbish bin? You just don't learn. Where's that squeaky little toy of yours? Bring it here. I'll show you what happens when you keep on knocking over our rubbish. Watch his mom beat the squeaky chicken toy and shrinks back in horror. Only dares move after a while passes. There. You've learned your lesson, haven't you? Meow. Don't be scared. Mom couldn't bear her to tell you off, so she took it out on that squeaky toy instead. Just make sure you don't do it again. Aww. You sort of, but not have 100% free school. You can pick to go outside your school district, but not always. Okay. Now, if you choose to go outside your district, do you have to, like, does that cost anything, or is it just the is the added expense of having to send your kid away? They figure that that's penalty enough. Let's see. So we got new stress relief here. Nothing new there. We have, instead of toffee, we have nail polish. Ooh. And what do we have? We have a pirated game, badminton, a new exercise book, or premium membership to a penguin club or something. I'll take the exercise book. That might be useful. See, idle merchandise, MP3 player. Oh, so that's what you buy to become a singer. I see. See, figurine. Oh, the indie game. Yeah, I don't think we need any of those. Right. So we need to get our memory high enough to, I guess, get into a key high school, like we were going to get into a key elementary school. But we're already there with points to spare. Nothing added if public, and even if you go private, you can get a school bus card for public transport. Oh, okay. So you can if you want to, but I imagine like not everyone. I mean, people might want to, but not everyone can. It has to be the same commune, unless they have special needs. Right? Okay, that makes sense. All right. Well, that was efficient enough. Well, we're getting a bunch of explosions, but not a whole heck of a lot else. All right. I'll just do that. You can apply, but you might say no. Okay. Yeah, that. Oh, right. Let me go and cash that in. That'll get us a little bit more energy. So we can check out around here. There we go. Because I was wondering if it was like one of those things where you it's one of those things like people who are more well off, they can afford it. So, they're the only ones who have access to it. And then so that just spirals, and that keeps that little bit of extra edge for their kids. So give reasons like if parents teach on you need kids to go to and you don't want that, or the district changed and you want all the kids in the same school. I see. More well off have more energy to apply. Sure, yeah. Okay. Oh, let's check down here. Nope. Do we? Yeah, I'll buy these. those are pretty close to their base costs. We can probably wait a little on these. Yeah, we still have top marks. We're at 9, so probably another couple years before we have to progress to middle school. Let's see. Oh, and our IQ is actually past our EQ, so we don't have to lean on the IQ so much anymore. That's good. So we can pivot to writing, let's say, or we can just pivot. We can do laser pen and get 30 EQ there. What would we do instead? How about some memory? All right, we did get that. Was it tense creator? Yeah, tense creator. It's a rare one. Okay, that's pretty good. It's like once you have the trait unlocked, you don't have to do that one anymore. If you're focusing on traits, it's good to have some, but like the difference between English grammar and conversation 101, let's say, it's not huge. Everything's the same except for like it's 4 less memory per. Oh, we have cat massager. Yeah, that gives us even more EQ and imagination. And plus you get to massage a cat. Who wouldn't want that? Unless you're allergic, of course. I'm getting older. Wow, that's... I mean, yes, but... Dangerous street food. Oh, okay. And Dad decided to cut your allowance. Oh, man. We got sick and we got our allowance cut? Rude. You forget to turn off the cat filter on your laptop as you jump into your online classes. Everyone in the class sees your furry feline face as you answer the teacher's question. I mean, it worked. No cat can resist a good massager. Ah, comfy. Feels like I'm floating away. Okay, so we're still in elementary school, but we have we've moved up to a higher level classroom. Ah, and we have another face off. What's my list doing on the floor? Oh, it's broken in two inside the case. This is definitely Princess's doing. We're rocking the cat ears now, I see. I just know it was Princess. Where'd it run off to? I'll teach it a lesson. No, it was me. I dropped it, Mom. Calm down. As if I wasn't mad enough already. Look at this chair. It's still new, but now it's covered in scratches. All thanks to that cat of yours. I knew this was a bad idea. It's like a bull in a china shop destroying our home. I'm chucking it out the first thing tomorrow. I'll use my pocket money and buy you another lipstick. Just please don't get rid of Princess. If you're kicking them out, you'll have to kick me out too. Okay, now, we can't bring the intimacy any higher, but I feel like we at the very least still have to keep feeding the cat. It would be rude if we didn't. Okay. Now we're off to the shop, even though we got our allowance cut because of the street vendor, and we had to pay for Mom's new lipstick. But good thing we've been saving up. Oh yeah, how are we on requests? I have 2. Okay, boo. Constitution is a bit lower. I mean, yeah, our Constitution took a hit there as well. Oh, boo. There's no reset. All right, well, we'll take our stat gains and then we'll see what we can do. So we got 52. So that's a couple of these. Yeah. Let's get some green. There's a good amount of that. And we can get yellow, or we can get blue. Well, the blue would maybe keep us healthy, maybe, but I feel like the yellow is going to be more useful long term. And we do have 12 left over. Yeah, those cost 20, and those cost 15. Okay, well, let's do a little work. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know. Do you want to try being a guide? We'll try that. Okay, the animation is no different. Oh well. Although we actually got a pretty decent multiplier. Yeah, the animation for work is a little. It doesn't seem to do a correlate to what we're actually doing a lot, but I mean they're a small team. The studio is called, I think, Mo Yuan Games, and as far as I know, this is their only game that they've made so far. So they're probably not a big outfit. So I kind of understand, trying to save a little bit here and there. Okay, we have another face-off. But yeah, I think this time we're loaded. So we have a woman from the neighborhood committee. All right, yeah, I think we start off hard. Yeah, she's got 80, so she's a higher level opponent than the one we had last time. Don't understand the bar underwork. I think that's just a visual representation of RNG. As far as I know, what multiplier we get on our money per turn is pure RNG. Boom. Okay. Yeah, these cat traits are they're doing a lot of work for us, and I love it. Okay. So let me check. Yeah, we're still at 4, 4, 4. We got 7 and 7. Okay, so we could. Yeah, let's spring for these. They're almost as cheap as they're gonna get. Mom should be happy for the cat for the trade. I mean, yeah, it definitely helps, but I think mom is kind of tolerating the cat, it seems. Descriptivist, hello, welcome in. You went to a New Year party and everyone was wearing their shoes inside the house, huh? Was this a, yeah, okay, if you're okay with sharing, is it like it was the party in a country where people usually wear shoes inside the house? Oh, Chinese Americans. Ah, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I can see how that would be odd. Yeah, I think if you're going to host an event like that, that's usually the kind of thing you make clear ahead of time. Or at the very least, at the door. Hey, welcome in. Thanks so much for coming to our party. Here's the place you can leave your shoes. Hint, hint. But I get me. Maybe that's too confrontational these days. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So we're getting a nice balance, and actually our EQ is actually starting to fall behind. We're gonna need that for a very particular reason once we get to middle school. So let's address that. Let's go. Yeah, let's go for writing, and we'll do more cat massaging. So we're gonna go hard on the EQ. What's that? You sometimes see schoolmates bringing nunchucks to school. Holy crap! Oh, it's bone-chillingly cold this winter as you're writing your assignment, but Princess shoots you a glance and saunters over, sitting on your lap. Ha, so warm. Man, having a cat is OP. You suddenly realize that the teacher favors the good-looking kids. Life ain't fair. Too real game, too real. Kids with nunchucks. I mean, my bet would be no, but this is a very stylized, very memeified childhood we're living. So, I mean, it's probably happened, but I don't think there are. Yeah, we're still in elementary school. I don't think there are elementary school ninjas walking around with nunchaku, looking to cause trouble. Ooh, okay, so we have new requests here. We have summer camp, financial investment platform, and China travel. We only have a few. Let's try summer camp. Nice. I think we'll leave that there. How's Kitten Burst going? We played the Kitten Burst demo. It looks. How do I describe it? It's definitely unique, and once I like got my depth perception zoomed in, and I figured out how to play the game, it was more fun. But yeah, it was a bit of a struggle at first. I didn't even make it like a quarter of a lap before getting wrecked. Cool tricking. Yeah, and also very much heavy on the cat related humor. So a kind of a tie in here. But no, I liked what I saw, and I did see it went on sale on Steam a couple days ago, so I might have to look at that. I don't. I have so many games I have bought with the intent of playing, and I've never touched them. I fear it would just end up like those. Okay, real quick, feed the cat. But you're absolutely, it is a very cool game, as like a banger of a soundtrack. Okay. Oh yeah. This is Princess. The most recent update to Chinese parents added the ability to get a pet, and we've had we adopted Princess here off the street. So you can pet it, you can feed it, you can scare it to death with a cucumber apparently, and we bought a ball of yarn for it to play with as well. And the higher you push its intimacy, you get certain events, and you get some really strong entertainment for playing with the cat, unsurprisingly. Okay, Piano Beast or Long May the Sun Shine. Here's the trait show again. I have no clue how this works. I'll just pick the highest tier trait we have and hope for the best. Leading sports ring trend, Bull Monster. Woo! We won! How did we win? I don't know. But we win. We got knowledge and 100 face. That's going to be real handy. Okay, we'll run to the shop real quick. We will get our stress released by painting our nails. I think in a different playthrough, I might be interested in trying the singer career path, but I did just see, yeah, here we go, knife technique. This is, I think so, this is the path to becoming a chef. Let's try that one. I like that. You might like Alpine Lake. What is Alpine Lake, Lady Annette? I'm not familiar with that. Okay, so the looks like the cooking path involves memory, so maybe we pivot to focusing on that a bit more. So we definitely want, more memory per turn. We can grab these as well. I'll do that, because that'll hit that and give us every yellow on the board, and then we move on. There we go. Free energy. Big fan. Okay, we're down to about a quarter energy, so we'll go ahead and roll that over. Hey, very nice. It's indie-game only. You run a motel/hotel by an Alpine Lake. Oh, nice. So that the title makes sense then. Actually, let me write that down. Alpine Lake. Yeah, I will check that out after the stream. Thank you for the suggestion, Lady Annette. Okay, and then that's as far as we're going to push that. We have 35 left, so we can do one of these. That gives us every of a single color, and then one stat up. So I'll tell you what, I will take the memory stat up because it's a little behind imagination. We're going to want more yellow, and then so we can get all the red, all the purple, all the yellow, or all the green. So basically, which do we want? Or what is there more of? And just cursory. Actually, there might be more green. So we'll grab that. There we go. Now we start spending. You really like the demo, so looking forward. Oh, nice. How much demo is there? Like a couple hours, 30 minutes? Like how much time did you spend with it? So we're gonna buy knife technique. Okay, and all these are under 200. Yeah, I guess we can buy them. I'm probably overspending, but at the same time, I'm loath to fall behind on our Gaokao subjects. It's like, see, there's a certain the ticker there, but yeah, so we have 28 turns until the end of our generation, and we take the brutal, the life-defining Gaokao. Like as future determining as American media makes the SAT out to be, the Gaokao actually is that important. You did a 3-hour stream. There's like 1 in-game week plus character creation, 4 hours. Okay, that's not bad. It's like a few of the demos we tried in our most recent Variety Friday, we were done with them in like 30, 45 minutes. The Gaokao. Here, say the Gaokao. There you go. Yeah, yeah, right there. So the Gaokao is the National University Entrance Exam. That basically determines what university you go to, and then the university you go to basically sets you up. Well, at least the notion, the stereotype, is that you do well in the Gaokao, get into a good university. Get into a good university, you get a good job. You get a good job, you can take care of yourself and your family for the rest of your life. So, and that's why there's so much pressure put on kids, even like to get into high-end kindergartens. You know, there's a phrase, winning at the starting line. It's like and that's why they so much pressure on like academic success, cram schools, after school activities. Even at that young age. Not great. I think grades kind of matter, but usually like as you'll see in this game, once you get to high school, your last year, maybe more than your last year, it's all Gaokao prep. They get a pick. I mean, you can, but like if you get an offer to a high tier university, why would you pick anything else? Like you're gonna have some explaining to do to your family and your teachers if you don't. Like you can, but it would be weird of you to do so. Oh yeah, like the thing you can study, that's up to them. But like where you go, like the cap on that is set by the Gaokao. Okay, so we picked up knife technique. Let's give that a try. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do notice that there's no parental satisfaction here. So actually, maybe we don't do that. I do want to keep bumping that up. So let's do. We'll do listening comprehension instead, and we'll beef up our memory. And what do we? Oh, we had summer camp. Ooh, summer camp for EQ. Ooh, that's good. And big stress reduction. All right, let's try that. So the test doesn't determine what you study, just the highest level you can get into. You can, but like. So like the way it works, so when we buy these skills, we learn them. So when we're studying these we're doing for stat gains and gaining the trait. So if we look at knife technique, that's only +3, +3, +3. Versus the listening comprehension is getting us plus 26, and it is also getting parental satisfaction, which we want. Now later on, we'll get better ones, and we can do those. But by buying knife skill, we already know it. You need to do 4. Oh no. As far as I can tell, the trait is just like a random, like it's RNG every time you train a skill. But the more you do it, the more of those dice rolls you get. So the reason I do 4 and 2 is so I can balance out the parental satisfaction and the stress. So we gain stress every time we study something, and then the entertainment is there to lose stress. So I just want to keep a balance so we don't get stressed out and start taking debuffs. So you can see, like, so doing summer camp there, that shaved off 10 stress per use. So, and actually that knocked that down enough to where we don't have to go buy more de-stressing. We can save our money and spend it somewhere else. What do we got here? Ooh, okay, so we got another assessment. A writing thing in an event. So when you do pick a career path skill tree, you'll start getting events to go with it. So, to escape the shackles of time, of society, to joyfully fill your stomach with tasty food, that is freedom. When freedom has come, it must not be disrupted. For to eat in solitude and with the utmost dedication is the way one copes with the modern world and retains a certain equilibrium. It's a way to recuperate, to regain lost strength. I sit here and wonder to myself, what's on the menu tonight then? This is like a new restaurant, Fjord's Taste. What an odd name. It's odd, but I want to give it a try. Oh, and we have Fjord's. Come in, have a seat. What will it be? Let's see, what do you recommend? Something with eggs? A true connoisseur. What do you say about sampling the creation of my own curly eggs and noodles? I mean, I'm sold. That sounds awesome. Sounds good. I'll try being a foodie for the day. Okay, also, so now we also have a couple times throughout, you'll have these, they're basically essay contests. And I think these are actually a thing in China, where you got your paper here, and you're required to submit an essay that'll be like in a national contest. So the subject is sunflowers and sunshine. So the topic will be, now I think there's some things are getting lost in translation here. So if the subject is sunflowers and sunshine, we can write about society, rebuttal, or drunkenness. I mean, okay. Let's stick with the alliteration. We'll go with society. Right, so now we pick a style. So you see, we have writing style, logic, imagination, and idea. So, our style can be graceful and delicate, romantic and uncontrolled, or seek truth from facts. What did rebuttal mean? Like, do you mean the word, Lady Annette, or like the subject, per this essay? The word. Okay. So, yeah, to if you rebut something, you're basically rejecting it. So like if I say, Lady Annette, your real name is Ragnar, and you say, no, it's not. My name is Annette. You are rebutting me. It's like you're countering. Usually something that is spoken or written. So at its most basic, rebutting is saying nuh-uh. Okay, but yeah, I have no idea here. We'll be graceful and delicate since it's about sunflowers. Okay, and so what we have to do in this contest is, come around here and then pick out. We're trying to get these as high as possible, but these only stick around for a little bit. And as you can see, some of them will give you little buffs, some of them will give you big buffs, but also reduce other stats. And as far as I can tell, the goal is to just get your score as high as possible. And we got nothing. Boo. Alright, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Like if you earn a prize, you just get like an infusion of knowledge, and we're okay there. Now, I'm sure in the original Chinese, it's way more meaningful, but for me, for our purposes here, it's getting lost. Okie dokie. So we got introduction to food culture. Cooking culture is both broad and profound. Okay, that's fine. So we'll. I think we're seeing our path forward. We're embracing our foodie side. And leaning into even though we are still in elementary school, I'm thinking the culinary arts are for us. And honestly, I mean, I like that. Because I did say we wanted to kind of be in an artistic kind of vein, but not following like our great grandpa did manga. Grandma was a literary giant. Mom was an artist. I think going into food, I think that's suitably in keeping. Mom's an artist. What is grand and great grand? Okay, well, actually, I can show you. Yeah, so this is our mom. She was an artist. And this is our grandma. She was a literary giant. So she's a very successful author. And then this is great grandpa, who is a legendary manga artist. So, mom makes like art. Grandma was a writer, and then great grandpa made manga. Could lead to science via suicide. Could be. That could very well be. Okay, so we have 5, 5, and 5. and then 8 and 8. So if we do this, considering how expensive everything is, I think, yeah, I'm thinking we're probably still up to, yeah, we're still on course to be top marks. Yeah, it looks to be that way. 100, 100, 100, 100, and 100. Nice. And we get another big chunk of face. So, that and everything being expensive tells me we're in a good place. I will, however, go and buy Intro to Food Culture. Hell, well, I think our Constitution is okay. I mean, obviously it's behind all of these, but I think it's high enough to where we won't be, like, we won't get sick. And if we do, we can fix that very easily. Oh, or are you thinking like the job for the next generation? Okay, I think I see what you're saying. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah. So the next kid could be a doctor. We could be. We'll see. All right. Do we want to try this? So this will get us. Actually, this will get us IQ, imagination, memory, and constitution. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll do 1, 2, 3 of those. And then where did... Oh yeah, this actually gains satisfaction. Let's try that. Yeah. So our parents are actually happy with us playing with Legos. Oh. You have to move because of Dad's work and you forget your favorite toy. Oh, that sucks. Oh, auto carrot. Yeah, it strikes again. Sure. No, I got what you were saying. So that's just fine. Okay. Your father cuddles Princess while your mother feeds the cat treats. They look so happy, all snuggled together, watching TV. You start to feel like a bit of a third wheel. Hey, we're a food taster. More Lego stop. Your classmates freeze you out of their groups, and you don't know what you've done wrong. Oh no! Ooh, block builder, nice. What are these bandages? My chest is all swollen, so I wrapped it in bandages. Oh, my silly dear. It happens to all girls when they reach puberty. Using bandages is no help at all. I'll take you shopping for a bra after school today. But I'm shy. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, noodle making? Ooh, expensive noodle making. Ah, here we go. So, we have our first election for class president. This is why, well, we'll see why I was worried about our EQ score. But first, Fjords, you're manager of Fjords' Taste, aren't you? And you are? Ah, I remember, you are the foodie from that time. You still remember me. What a coincidence meeting you here. A coincidence indeed. I have come here to procure ingredients and to meet the occasional acquaintance. Your handiwork's amazing. Just thinking about the dish you made me last time makes my mouth water. Ha! You are most welcome to revisit Fiorence's Taste. I'll take you up on that. How did you manage being a chef at such a young age. I think that's pretty cool. It is a dream of mine. Well, then there's the family matters. My father, well, let's just say I have to give it my all. Oh, I'm sorry. Every family has concerns of its own. Oh, no, do not misunderstand me. My family do not agree with my choice of becoming a chef. I spared no expense in acquiring this one chance at proving myself, and I fail. I will have to work in my father's company. Right, so it's like you gotta achieve success, or else you have to return home, inherit the family fortune and all that. We got, okay, we'll do the choice next. Now, the teacher has noticed your habit of recycling empty bottles from class and thinks you should donate the profits to class. So we can donate the money, question our teacher's motivation, or donate to children in a disaster area. Yeah, let's give it to the kids who need it. Your parents praise you. With that maxes out our satisfaction. All right, it's not the worst thing. Okay, we're gonna do the mind map, then we'll do the election, and you'll see why. Oh right, oh, Princess is a full-grown cat now, and we still gotta feed her, of course. There you go. Yeah, she's big. Let's see how she reacts to this. just stares at, what the hell is this crap? How about that? Oh, that's it. There we go. That's Toots and Derbs. Yeah, yeah, Princess is no longer wants any part of our shenanigans. Okay, so we'll do this, then we'll do that. Oh man, no going down the map, huh? Well, boo. All right, well, just take what we can get here. Oh yeah, we can do that. Get a bunch of green. I guess I will take that. We'll, keep our constitution ticking over. And, well, yeah, we'll just grab these, I suppose. There we go. Now, the election. Let's all just stay at our places without making noise during the class president's election. For the class president's election, I implore you to make your own judgments. Do your best not to be swayed by outside information. I, for one thing, believe Harry Lou to be a good choice, but just do as you wish. Yeah, don't be swayed by outside information, but listen to my choice, says the teacher. Okay, so you see we have relationship with the teacher, morality, and the relationship with the teacher, morality, and then likability with the students. So these two are NPCs. Right, so we're trying to put ourselves forward to be class president. So we can try to assist the teacher, increase our popularity based on our charm score. We can promote ourselves based on our EQ, or we can flatter the teacher based on our face. We can also attack or ally with these other guys, but we don't want them to get any extra popularity. We want it all for ourselves. Also, hey, Blarkonk, welcome in. Vote for the girl running around with the cat ears. She seems sane, well-adjusted. I mean, well, we got the teacher's pet here, and we got some some kid named Thunder. No one named Thunder is well adjusted. I think we're just fine. But welcome in, Blarkonk. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, so usually what I do, we pump our EQ score just for your overall purposes, but it also helps us in these little election mini games. So we're just gonna promote ourselves and hope for the best. So it raises our morality and our popularity. A little ding to our likability, but that's fine. We don't have to be likable, we just have to win. And so, of course, the guy in last place comes after me. Doing quite well. Good. Yeah, nice quiet weekend. We go before a holiday. And the apartment smells quite nice because I was making peanut fish in the slow cooker. Oh, so now we're just all coming after me. Well, screw you all. Okay, but we're already up. Yeah, we got a 6-point lead going into the last round. I think we're all right. Yes, you see, so you can attack the others, but attacking your fellow candidates will also, it'll also be like tar you as well. So we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. Boom. The results of the president election are clear this time. Give Ragnaret a big round of applause. Thank you. Hey, 440 knowledge. That's some good stuff. Okay, so we know, thanks to getting full marks last time, we are up to speed on all of our basic classes. Yeah, 5, 5, and 5, and 8. Those are fine too. So we can beef up our stats to bring down those costs. That's fine. Noodle making is stupidly expensive, but I kind of want to go for it. 90 students. Oh, I think so. What it likely is, Blarkonk is it'll be like our grade, but you'll have grade 6, class 1, class 2, class 3. So those 90 kids will be broken up over 3 separate classes. Let's see. So we tended to the pet, we did the shop, and we did the election, we did the mind map. Am I gonna? Yeah, you know what? Sure. So, yeah, we're 11, and now we're making noodles. The thing is, IQ, imagination, memory, constitution. Nope, no, oh right, what was the trait we got? Ooh, block builder, another epic one. So how about we do some noodle making, and then what are we gonna do here? Well, we're not getting any EQ, so we can go for we can do the cat massager there. So our stress is static, and we're already maxed out satisfaction. Yeah, we'll do that. We're practicing how to make noodles. I I don't know why that happened, but I feel like that's not good. After school finishes for the day, you head home and see a stray cat along the way. You can't help but say hi and give them a stroke. Princess sniffs out the stray scent on you once you return, however, and proceeds to tell you off. And now we have cooking tips and tricks. Mom, did you read my diary without my permission? Oh, sorry, dear. Your diary was open at the table, so I couldn't help myself. I think you could help yourself. Don't touch my things again. Okay, sure, fine. No need to be angry about it. Now we have... Oh, wow. Oh, I see. So, cooking tips and tricks is actually cheaper than the noodle technique was, because that also brings in imagination. Right. Now we got... Oh, bread craftsman. It's okay. Another event. I've returned to save your art once again. Come on in. I'll have another one of your curry eggs and noodles. Curry eggs and noodles. I'll come in right up. After a while. Wow, amazing. So tasty. I thank you most humbly. Everyone has their own way of cooking, huh? So, where did you learn to cook like this? Well, thanks for your praise. I never actually studied under anyone officially. I simply developed an interest in the culinary arts at a young age and spent a lot of time in the kitchen growing up. We had a lot of chefs. After all, they made a different cuisine, each with its own merits. Slowly but surely, I began to develop my own style. Several chefs at home. I really want to know how big their house is. Alright, so yeah, I think we've kind of chosen to go down the culinary arts route. We come from a rather artsy family. Mom was an artist, Grandma is an author, and then great-grandpa was a manga artist, so... I think it's in keeping with kind of the family tradition, but different enough to where we can kind of do our own thing. And we're just gonna keep painting our nails because apparently that de-stresses us. You want noodles now? Yeah, this is nice. The usually it's it's chat that usually it's Twitch chat that makes the streamer hungry in the middle of the stream, so I'm happy to be doing a little turnabout as fair play, and the streamer's making chat hungry. Yeah, exactly, Ruak. Usually it's chat's fault. Thankfully, okay, nice. We'll refresh this real quick. Right, so now we have this little status up here. So, and it plays into our mental status. And sometimes it says at ease now, so everything is normal, but sometimes your mental status can give you like little bonuses. So like if you're, say, enthusiastic, every knowledge fragment you pick up will give you like 5 extra knowledge, or say if picking an imagination fragment will also get you a small amount of bonus knowledge. And similarly, so if we get sick, this is where we'll see it. And so like if we end up sick, then like the picking fragments will have an extra action cost associated with it. So you can see why we want to avoid that if at all possible. Okay, so we got that. That's lovely. So yeah, we still have enough of the game left to where picking the nodes that increase your passive gain per turn is still a good idea. There will come a point where it's no longer it no longer makes sense to do that, and you really want to lean into just knowledge. But I think that point's still a ways away. So I think because the rather than just going hard on memory, we can go hard on memory and imagination, because the higher we get those stats, the cheaper our cooking techs are going to be. And that's good because our imagination is already our strongest in terms of like per turn, and then memory is our highest in terms of overall stats. So I think we've picked a profession with some good synergy, and as we all know, synergy is winergy. Okay, these are getting close to affordable. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Let's see. So we have. Ooh, the tray is Chinese Master Chef. That's a big shout, but I like it. So we should do probably 3 of these, and then we do something nice and fun, but also stress reducing. See, we got Lego Stop. Oh right, we'll do more Cat Massager, because that'll get us the EQ we need as well, plus some imagination. There we go. So the stress balances out. The satisfaction is fine. And we got some good boosts to the skills we're looking to push. Hang on. The national team somehow makes it to the finals of the National World Cup? What's the National World Cup? Isn't that kind of a contradiction? But yeah, okay, if it's China, unless it's the women, China ain't never making the Football World Cup. Oh, well, it might not be football. It might be something else. Ooh, Chinese Master Chef. Nice. In a second, Princess sits upon your notebook, now torn to shreds, with an innocent look on their face. How could anyone ever get mad at a kitty cat? They didn't mean any harm. Ooh, we got utter bliss. We got two rolls on our trays, which is very handy. Look at Marlene Shi. Yeah, Marlene Shi is going to be one of our classmates in, I believe, middle school. The boy behind me is so annoying. He pulled my hair again last class. He's always playing pranks on you. Perhaps he likes you. What are you saying? I don't like him. He's so annoying. Yeah, we don't truck with, you pick on girls because you like them. Nah. Oh, here we go. So now we are happy. It says caused by a self-reliant or willful personality. and we are self-reliant. So now, absorbing any fragment has a chance to grant an extra 2 action. So it's only a chance, but still pretty handy. Okay. So you feed Princess. We have lots of other things we could do, but we've already maxed out the intimacy, so no need to go too hard there. Ooh, so now we don't have to pay our nails. We got new stuff. We can buy superhero cards. And we have cooking game, paper dolls, a record, a martial arts novel, a new haircut, a VR machine, ooh, and a trendy game console. Yeah, expensive. Well, we'll see what the record does. Do we want? I mean, it's a cooking game. It's also half of our money. Let's see. If we come into some money, we'll look at that. What do we got? Oh, speaking of money. Let's see. I'll come on in. Thank you for frequenting my establishment. Have you created anything new today? I have just finished assembling an avocado and bacon stew on rice. About to bite. Avocado and bacon stew over rice. Okay, I know this makes me a bad millennial. I don't get the love for avocado. Okay, I haven't tried anything new of yours for a long time. The name makes it sound like a bit of a random concoction, but bring it on. After a while. Delicious! It's really tasty. It doesn't sound that appealing, but it tastes wonderful. Really? If a true foodie such as you appraise it, then I believe I can add it to my official menu. Seeing as you serve as my taster, today's meal is my treat. Not bad, but wait, you make truly delicious food, so why are there almost no customers? Yes, that is an issue that has been vexing me too. My establishment is struggling to make ends meet, and if it all continues like this, I might have to close it down. That won't do. I love your food. You have to advertise. Actually, I am the firm belief. People will flock once the word spreads that this establishment supplies a truly wondrous taste experience. Nah, my dude. Word of mouth stands no chance. That doesn't work anymore. We're getting bombarded with information day in and day out. People have no time to take note of other things. Even if you cook the tastiest food there is, it doesn't matter if no one knows about it. I've heard that there's a new TV show that's looking for hidden culinary talents. I think it'd be a great opportunity for you. How am I going to try? But I do not feel confident enough. Just try it as an experiment. After all, if you want to pave your own road to success, you have to do it based on your skill. I'm sure you'll attract tons of fans. I mean, what is there to lose? And yeah, very much, Lady Annette. It's a beautiful romantic idea that your work can stand on its own. You don't need to dirty yourself with advertising or PR. But come on, look at the world we live in. There you go. Ooh, there's a voice in your mind asking you what type of person you want to become. I want to be wealthy, famous, happy, or, well, heck if I know. So I think, yeah, so this is the first opportunity to kind of put ourselves on a certain path toward our eventual career. I mean, we know, but I'm not sure where being a chef would fall under any of these, so I'm going to say heck if I know. You just focus on your grades first. And I think our parents would appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not sure where our chefitude would land us. We have food. Oh my God. That suddenly got stupidly expensive. 900. Okay. Um, we might have to wait a bit on that. Anyway. So, Happy Lunar New Year. Right, so this is the giving of the Ang Pao, or the red envelopes. So basically the way it kind of works in Chinese culture is older relatives will give these red envelopes stuffed with money to the kids, and also to any, say, older, say if you're people in their 20s, maybe in their 30s, but they're still single, they're not married, depending on how loosey goosey the relatives are feeling, they can get envelopes too. I think Ready Buddy was in here yesterday talking about that, but you can't just apparently you can't just walk up and say, "Oh, thank you," and take it. You have to do a little performative thing, and "Oh no, I couldn't," and then the relative says, "Oh, but you must." "Oh, but I couldn't." "But you must." And so this is a dramatization of that, where we can't outright reject, and we can't outright say, "Sure, give me the money now." So we have to find the happy medium by putting the little indicator in the middle when the 15 seconds runs out, and if we do, we get money. And pay no attention to the fact that Auntie Mei Mei name came up twice. We're just assuming it's different relatives. Nice. And if you see the little black and yellow stripes on the far sides, if for whatever reason you end up on either of those, it's an instant lose. I found that out the hard way. Okay, so now we don't have the mind map. We have another exam. So we could potentially rack up a large amount of knowledge here. I don't know that we want to use that to get a I don't know if we want to use that to get the food sculpture, but maybe we can start jumping into some of these, the Gaokao subjects. There we go. That's what we like to see. Okay, I got a green too. I got a purple too. We just need one of those. Beautiful. So, ooh, yeah, and see that green 2 is a long ways away. There we go. Then we have a yellow 2. So we should probably look at, yeah, let's make a green 2 so we can do that one. But looks like we have a paucity of green in the queue here. Eesh. There we go. Oh nice, we can do that one right away. Okay, so we need 2 greens or a yellow and a purple. What are we more likely to get? It might be the greens. Yeah, there we go. I see them on that. In the, oh no, they don't have to be in this exact order. It's like I've got like a green 2, and then the yellow 1, and then the green 2. That counts. As long as you have the constituent little nodes there in this field, they all count. Excuse me. See the thing, so we got the purple 2 there, the yellow 2 there, but we can do either one. Okay, we're almost out of action points. We can refresh to see if we can get some better ones. Like we're not getting a red 3. So we'll try this. Okay, and that didn't help at all. Because these need a bunch of yellow. We don't have any yellow either. Yep, rip. But we did pick up like more than 1,000 knowledge there. So it was still good use of our time. So what I think we'll do, we'll grab modern history and junior physics. And I think we might call that good for this turn. Oh, Chinese Master Chef's a rare one. Nice. Yeah, because we're starting to slip behind a little bit in these two, and like if we fall off, that's going to make buying the Gaokao subjects that much more expensive. So, plus we already got the trade off of that, so let's just see. Yeah, so we'll go back to our IQ training, and then we got cat massager. We'll do laser pen. That'll still get us more EQ and imagination, and it won't completely shave off all the stress, but it'll shave off most of the stress. Oh, and here we go. Now we're off to, well, it says high school, but yes, in functionally it's junior high. So yeah, that's like I think it's like grade 7. So it's like 7, 8, 9 will be junior high, and then 10, 11, 12 will be high school. Oh no. Princess gets ringworm, has to wear a cone to stop them from scratching. They pace about in a huff, thoroughly disgruntled. Oh, Princess. Ooh, Master of Functions. The cat ate it. Just as you're about to scold Princess for tearing up your work, you realize it's your unfinished holiday assignment. Ooh, this will make the perfect excuse. You give Princess a dried fish as a reward. And we got hunter instincts too. Wow. Here we go. As you enter puberty, you'll start caring more about what others think of you. Some schoolmates may even ask you out. You can spend action to accept invitations, which also increases your intimacy with them. Now, the intimacy, it means friendship. It's not not that kind of game, not that kind of intimacy. Let's see. Okay, so we knocked it down to 800, so that helps. but it is still ridiculously expensive. But these are better. Let's see, what do we have? We got a choice. Your parents won't let Princess sleep on the bed, so you're separated at night. Princess scratches at the door until they're worn out, then just lies there waiting. You decide to keep the door open as you sleep, voice your resistance to your parents, or just haul the cat bed into your room. I think we can be subtle about it. Let's keep the door open. You sleep with the door open. Princess feels safer just being able to see you where you are, and snoozes contentedly by the door, so we get a little charm. Okay, that's fine. We do have more requests now. Basketball game ticket, horse riding, or Southeast Asia travel. Ugh. I mean, the basketball game would probably be Constitution. I think we're fine. I mean, we're okay there. We don't need the horse riding, a must for all middle class children. Really? Or Southeast Asia. We'll do one pull. Okay. Yeah, let's not. We're fine there. Okay, we're still happy. Oh right, yes. This is we're gonna get a quick introduction to all of our friends here. This is Daisy. Daisy's our bestie. In the library, everyone's sitting in silence. Oh, and yeah, this is the nerd boy Hans. And this is the boy otaku, Jeonju. And here's Tony, the basketball player, who somehow has a six-pack despite being in middle school. And this is the class president whose name is 0 Hour for some reason. Many things writing is fancy, so writing good. Okay, I mean, yeah, I can see that. If you're the upwardly mobile, aspirational middle class, I can see that. But yeah, it's I don't know, man. I know if Goofy was here, she would definitely be supportive of the horseback riding. But I think she's back home with her folks now. Okay, yeah, here's Phoebe, the nerd girl. I mean, she's adorable, but no, there are no same-sex relationships in this game because we must have the babies. Oh yeah, yeah, this is Marlene. We saw Marlene earlier. She's the party girl. Right, and then oh yeah, this is Celine, the female jock. Now, as you go, like you can unlock access to them, and let's say we need 1500 imagination. We got to learn painting to get to that guy, and there are a couple where you have to make enough money to be their friend. Oh, hey Tina, good to see you. Good morning to you. Hope your weekend's going well. And finally, Goofy. Oh no, Goofy Kerr is a regular here in chat. She normally lives in Barcelona, but she's in a convenient time zone. But she is currently in Jamaica with her family. Also, always good to see you, Tina. Let me make sure to give you a proper welcome here. Oh yeah, the classmates are same every time around.
To come in and catch me saying naughty naughty. And he doesn't watch VOD, so he'll never hear me say naughty naughty. So I can say naughty 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 all I want. And nobody's gonna tell on me. Aw, Trooper, thank you so much for the gift sub to Potato. That is so sweet of you. Thank you for that. What are you adding? What is all this? Wait, what is this? Shamey, shamey? No, we should not clip it. Clipping it's not.
Yeah, things are going all right. Um, nice quiet Sunday, taking care of the usual around here: cleaning, laundry, cooking. Um, I made peanut fish in the slow cooker. I think it turned out pretty well. And just bracing for a nice short week because it's the Lunar New Year holiday here. Um, the actual holiday is on Wednesday, but I have Tuesday and Wednesday off of work, so the work week is going to be Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. So I was thinking we might do some midweek streams as well. Try to show off some more games from this part of the world. But generally take it easy because it's a bad time to want to go out and about in the town because we're expecting something like 1.4 million visitors just from the mainland this week, which is the streets are going to be more packed than usual. So if I don't have to go out, I probably won't. But since it's this time of year, I thought this would be an ideal time to have our annual Chinese parents playthrough. And in the most recent update, they added pets. So this is our cat Princess, who is the cutest thing ever. We adopted her as a stray off the street, and she has we look out for her at home, and in turn she looks out for us. Ooh, we do have money now thanks to the red envelopes. We'll look at the cooking game. There we go. Okay, so that's all. We're not going to learn painting or quantitative economics or musical composition or celebrity management. Right. So you can spend your action points to go out on a excursion with any of these people, but I think we don't need to do that. There is a way. So I mentioned you have to end up married with a kid, so you can end up married to any of the opposite sex classmates here. And you see, we start off with a little bit of affinity with some of them, but there are ways to goose. Like if there's one you're particularly interested in, there are ways to set them up and make sure you marry them without having to waste your energy when you should be studying. Finger wag, finger wag. Okay, so we'll pop in here. We do have the happy status, so absorbing any fragment has a chance to get us more action points. We like that. Action economy is our friend. And because we have our academic classes here, and we also have our career path, we're leaning into the culinary arts. We want a lot of imagination and a lot of memory. And the next thing we're going to learn is food sculpture. Somehow. So we want a lot of as many of the purple squares and yellow diamonds as we can. But if we can pick up some other stat ups as well, that'd be good too. Like carrot cutting. Yeah, carrot cutting flowers, turning little mini sausages into octopuses with smiley face, stuff like that. The kind of thing you're used to seeing in like a bento box. There we go. And we especially want to keep a lookout for those little exit doors. Every time we get one of those, we refresh, we get more action points, and we increase the stat bonus, which in turn gives us more bang for our buck for each node we pick. Okay, and we're spent. So let's see, we have 23 turns remaining until the big final exam. We're 13, we just started junior high. And we're halfway through these our main subjects, Chinese, math, and English. That's a good sign. And we're just about there for liberal arts and science. I think we'll do we'll buy those. And we'll wait a beat until these get less expensive. And we could buy them now. We could easily afford it, but they're way over cost right now. So I think a little bit of patience will do us good. So in the oh right, let me check our traits real quick. Oh, we have 3 legendary perks now. And another rare. Yeah, so the next time we have one of those little face challenges, we are absolutely going to shred them. Alright, so let's pivot away from the culinary stuff just for now. And let's see if we can make, let's see if we can work on our EQ. And we can make some of these things less expensive. Unless, or we can pivot to going hard on memory and imagination, and then just bring up the other skills as we can. It's like we're choosing our career path in junior high and just sticking to it, which is totally believable. Sure, why not? Ooh, LP record. Those are some pretty good stat gains, and not too terrible in terms of satisfaction loss. Yeah, let's do it. I know much. You read manga instead of going out and doing sports. No idea what that's like. Okay. Foolish humans. Princess is caught sneaking off with a load of cat treats. Your mother gives them a stern talking to, while all over Princess's face is written, "How dare you humans deny me my treats?" Okay. Pretty ugliness. Okay, so if we learn modeling, we'll get a so they want us to learn modeling to give us a little. Actually, that's not a great reward. 50 memory, knowledge, and action. Do we even have modeling as an option? Yeah, we might have to start buying other. Yeah, about buying skills and other trees. I don't think that's good for us. I think we can probably use focus in on our core subjects and food. Okay, here, yeah, see, nothing new. We're just revising for Gaokao, part of the Gaokao. Yeah, so those were good, and I think we can probably pull the trigger on these if we want to. Okay, yeah, we have the trait show again. I have no idea. I said we've used piano beast. Even under bliss, we'll go Easy peasy or hunter instincts? Not sure. One of these days I'll figure out what's happening here. But today, not that day. Okay. Canned pineapple doesn't expire. I don't believe that's true. Woo! So 250 knowledge and 100 more face. Yeah, this these cat traits are, I don't want to say OP, but they are appropriately P. Okay. Oh right, gotta remember to feed the cat. So as you go along and you increase your intimacy with your cat, you start by petting, and you can feed them, and then you can give them a lovely little ball of yarn, which they absolutely adore. And then for some reason they also give you the option to present them with a cucumber. They're less into that. Right, we do. Right, so now we're hanging out with our bestie Daisy. So that also gets bleeds 5 stress per turn, and we get +1 friendship. And we'll have more slots as we progress. All right, so we'll go to the shop real quick. We got some decent savings. So we'll buy a couple packs of superhero cards to shave down our stress. I'm going to ignore modeling because I don't know who's telling us to do that, but I don't. Yeah, we're in junior high. We don't need to worry about modeling. The fan, the fan. I think that's for. Actually, we'll go look at it. Yeah, that's for. It's not to be an idol. I think it's for idol management. So you be like the manager for an idol, because apparently that's a career path. Go figure. There you go. Hey, Brady B, good to see you. We were just talking about you earlier. Welcome in. Hope you're doing all right. Having a good weekend. Yeah, I figure this was it's the perfect time of year to bust this out and do our annual playthrough. Yeah. Oh no, you're fine. I think we were just the during yesterday's stream, I think you mentioned the whole phenomenon of people staying single to get Ong Pao, and there's an Ong Pao mini game that we went through. So it was nothing bad. We were just harkening back to that. Overall, pretty good weekend. Nice. Glad to hear it. Okay, we're not having any luck here finding the refresh notes. So we can grab those now and then beef up our IQ per turn, or we can keep digging. Maybe we'll keep digging. Is it? Oh, right. So now we're enthusiastic. So whenever we pick an imagination fragment, we get 5 bonus knowledge. Oh, do we just not have one? Maybe we just don't have one. Yep, we just don't have one. All right, well, so much for that. Anywho's will be. You see, older people do get Ong Pao if they're single. though it may feel more and more awkward. That yeah, 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 and because that's you. That's fair. But yeah, so yeah, the reason our savings are what we are because we won the Ong Pao mini game twice, so we were able to splash the cash a little bit. But yeah, we are 13. We just started, excuse me, junior high, and we have decided to lean into the culinary arts as kind of it's kind of keeping with family tradition. We got a manga artist, an author, and an artist in our family line. So it felt like this was a good a good kind of in keeping, but also kind of going off and doing our own thing. Okay, and I did say we have racked up a ton of knowledge. Um, we might be pulling the trigger a little early, but I'm okay with that. Right, classical Chinese, mathematical Olympiad, and reading comprehension will be cheaper because our memory is our strongest stat. Right, and we'll give food sculpture a couple turns before we jump on that. Actually, I can check that. Right, so we're going through the. Oh wow, Chinese cuisine only has 6. I didn't think it'd be that small. I thought that the skill tree would be bigger, but yeah, there's only one more in Chinese cuisine. After that, huh? Okay, well I might actually pull the trigger earlier then, because then what that'll free us up to splash out on other skill trees or focus on the Gaokao. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we? Let's lean into our culinary career path. We'll go hard on memory, even though it is already our highest stat, and we'll get some imagination from our entertainment here. From where they go? Oh yeah, well see actually the LP records will get us IQ, EQ, and more memory. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Right, and then the other thing that's topping up our savings is our stress keeps getting reset, but we get rewarded for that. Everyone at Princess's Bath Times is a full family operation, one that takes planning and preparation. I mean, fair. The normally mediocre Alf gets the highest rating class ratings quiz, secret studying. Okay. We got an event. Let's see what that is. You forged my signature for your homework report book yesterday, didn't you? Reading aloud, reciting text, you didn't do any of that. That's just because I was super late once I finished my homework. Your reading lab might be suffering, but at least your signature forgery's coming along nicely, eh? Grabs a rolled up textbook to whack you every word. Rushing at your feet just now, Princess suddenly runs between you and your mother. This cat's got no manners. He's even hissing at me. And you're usually such a scaredy cat. I'm disciplining my child for their own good, I'll have you know. Taps Princess on the head. Just like I discipline you. It's for your own good. You hit me yet? 1,000 years of jail. It's alright, Princess. Come here. Seemingly getting the message, they wave another paw as a warning, then come back to you again. Yeah, some of the events are a little odd. Like during elementary school, we got maximum points, like top marks in the entire school, And yet the very next turn, Mom was beating the crap out of us because we got bad marks on the test. And it's like, kind of whiplash there. Okay. Here we go. Okay. See our, so the fact these are 999, that's as expensive as it can possibly get. So that tells us we are definitely ahead of the curve in terms, or our stats are behind the curve. But I think we're at a point where it's okay. Like we're on track and we don't have to stress. These will come down as our IQ and EQ go up. And English writing, as you see, English writing, like these are all, let's see, 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10. In terms of progression, they're all at the same spot. But these are super expensive and this isn't because, we got 1,000 more memory than we do IQ or EQ. Speaking of, yeah, food sculpture's down to 587. We'll see if we can chip that away a little bit more. Oh, right, and the shop. We'll buy down our stress with that. Did we feed the cat? Well, if we did, we're going to feed him again. Yeah, Princess is looking a little zoftig, but, she's the cat. She's earned it. Alrighty. Okay, lovely. Do you want to open it up? Yeah, we'll look for a little bit more here, just to make sure we don't waste the bonus energy we get when we refresh the map. What is that? Oh, right. So so we're back to happy. So absorbing any fragments has a chance to get extra action. There we go. Okay, not having as much luck this time around, but it's fine. We got two bonus rounds, so I can't complain that much. And I think, did we get skunked? I think we got skunked. Yep. All right, that's fine. Are we gonna float 9 energy? Or are we gonna do? We'll do a little bit of work. Maybe just top up our savings a little bit. I was a little, I don't want to say miffed. I was just kind of is curious to find out the drive is the multiplier, so it takes the base level and then it multiplies. Apparently, the multiplier you get is pure random. Which I thought odd, but okay. Are we going to spend 5? Yes, yes, yes. Because I want to see what's at the end of the tech tree. Are we overspending? Yeah, but we're overspending for our future. We have traders Michelangelo Reborn. Are we going to try it? You know what? Sure. We'll give it a go. And where are we going to go? What are we going to do with this? More more records? Okay, and that's actually costing us approval. Or we can go for more of the cat traits. We've got the cat massager. We got laser pen. Let's try food. See if we can get pig physique kitty. Yeah, it is. It's an investment in us. There we go. That'll balance out the stress. We don't have to worry about losing any parental approval. Neither your parents nor teacher will respect you if you aren't studying hard enough. Rough. You find that looking up is a good way to spot princess when they're nowhere to be found. They're often atop a shelf or even the fridge, watching you smugly from above. Well, I mean, they're a cat, of course. You got, food sculptures. Looks like we're carving a historic scene out of, well, I would say carrots, but they're green. Oh, we got it. We got, let's see. Dear, what's going on at school these days? Nothing special. Why do you ask? Well, that deskmate of yours, that boy. She draws closer with an inquisitive look. Mom, have you been reading my diary? You promised not to. Okay, I won't, I promise, but you have to talk to me about things of the heart. No, we don't. Oh yeah, there are greenish radishes, that's true. And they could be parsnips as well. Okay, so we have our latest score. So we'll find out where we are in terms of our academic progression. We have kitchen management. Rule your kitchen with an iron hand. Brah. And it is as expensive as it can get. Okay, maybe we'll lay off of that one. Hey, come on in. I haven't seen you in a long time. I've come by many times after the show aired, but I haven't had the slightest chance of getting in. The line outside is miles long. Ha! It was all your idea. Business is a booming, and I've had to change to using a reservation system. I couldn't handle the number of customers I had before. Yeah, and after I heard you made that change, I set up a reservation at once. I still had to wait 2 months. Uh, But you are an important part of this establishment. If you would have but told me, I would have arranged a table for you post haste. You're a real busybody these days. I haven't even had a chance to meet you. I heard the television station has drafted up a special show for you. Yes, I think they're starting a show called Mr. Chef or something of the sort, but I don't know the details myself. Yeah, this is Fiorence, the chef and proprietor of the restaurant where we began our trek as a foodie. Aren't you happy now that you won't have to inherit the family fortune? Ah, there's no need of teasing me. Okay, have a seat and I'll head back into the kitchen to work. Just I would order whatever you want, all out the house. Yeah, just freely comping people. No wonder his restaurant's struggling. Okay, we'll deal with that in a bit. So first things first, we take care of the cat, always. Even if we maxed out the intimacy, you gotta feed the cat. There we go. And then we go to the shop, and we make sure buy buy down our depression, because that's what money is for. Can you get some noodles with duck? Ooh, duck noodles. Man, when I lived in Singapore, my nearest hawker center actually had a stand where their main offering was happy duck noodles, and it was so good. I would go back and get that every time. I mean, there are other decent shops there, but man, duck noodles just is always like one guy in there. This was the Adam Road food court or the Adam Road food center. It's the one that's right across the street from Botanic Garden MRT stop. Look, if you go to Botanic Garden and then you take the overpass across Bukit Timah Road and you take a left, it's like a block away. Not a very, yeah, it's not a big one. It's not one of the more populated ones, but yeah, it was a godsend, especially being on a student budget. Uh, in Japan has duck soba. Ooh, duck soba. That does sound good. What is that? Oh, ooh, wow. Excited cosplay, brave personality, absorbing talent fragments grants an extra 20 knowledge. Wow. 'Cause, like the actual talent fragments grant 25. That's huge. I'm a big fan. Uh, Allergic to eggs in the whole beans family. Ooh, wow, that's a lot. That sucks, Lady Ned. I'm sorry to hear that. That's yeah, because that's a whole lot of food you gotta maneuver yourself around. And especially if you any designs on being like vegetarian or vegan, that's even worse. And you like most Asian food and they put soy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. That's harsh. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a nice idea, and it would benefit a lot of people, but at the same time, if you've got those kind of allergies, it's just absolute non-starter. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we actually rack up a good number of knowledge there. Okay, yeah, 99, still 999, still 999. That's a little cheaper. Soy's putting chocolate. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Ooh, that is not good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. So we'll check our scores here and see where we are in our progression. Okay, Chinese is still good. Math is still good. English still good. Okay, yeah we're still top of the pops. And we get another injection of face. Make your food from scratch that you can. Use one takeout place with Indian and burgers. Okay, yeah, if you have access to Indian, that I mean, one Indian's just damn delicious. But also, yeah, that'll be at least you can work some variety in that way. And yeah, I would imagine like soy gets put in a lot of things, and labeling isn't always the most reliable. Okay. Ooh, it's also 1:30 in the morning. I should probably stop, but we'll do this last turn. We'll roll it over, and then we'll call it good. Um, and yeah, Indian can do lentils as well, but you can work around those too. I would think. All right, we have like almost 2,900. 666, 10, and 10, and then we could finish out Chinese cuisine. I'm not sure if there's more, or if that would just be like a very short skill tree. You know what? Screw it. We're leaning in. We're leaning in hard. Let's just do it. We're gonna manage the ever-loving crap out of this kitchen. As a 13-year-old. Yeah, and that's that. Okay. Oh, we don't actually have this trait. So 11, 11, 20. And still that little bit of constitution. Interesting. Do we give it a shot? Yeah, let's do it. Now, I notice we're not getting parental satisfaction here. But we are gaining stress. Do we... Yeah, we would lose satisfaction with LPs. What was that one we bought? Summer camp? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a couple rounds of summer camp. Oh, so you didn't necessarily a thing about Indian. Oh, yeah. I think there should be enough options in Indian cuisine to work around lentils. I say should be. But again, I am... Oh, no. Oh, before that. Oh, no. All I was saying is like like you were saying that most, like you like most Indian or most Asian foods, but there's a lot of them that add soy. So that that could like make them difficult to have for you. But you know, if you have access to Indian, there's a lot of good Indian food, very tasty. There's a lot of variety. Yeah, I mean you wouldn't have access to all the things, but I think you could do very well just having access, like you said, to Indian food and burgers. Okay, there we go. Oh, cooking in foreign languages? Daughter, you gotta get into a key senior high school. Then you can get into a good university and relax. Well, I don't believe that for a second. We can't always give you money. You have to fend for yourself. Don't pressure my dear granddaughter too much. Okay, so we need a little bit of extra IQ, and we'll get into a key senior high school. Yeah, we're making 88 per turn. We got 7 turns to do it easy. You gotta try garlic oil on salads now. Interesting. They gave you garlic oil on salad instead of dressing. Ooh, and was it good? Because that actually sounds quite nice. Okay, no, I have to stop myself or I'm gonna keep going. This is just it's a game you can real easily get in a flow, much like growing up, where we also have that problem. Okay, and these are starting to come down a little bit. That's good. And what is that? Cooking in foreign languages. Oh my god. So that's going to take imagination, memory, and constitution. What is... But if that's full, is that a separate skill tree? It might be. Excuse me. All right. Anyway, we're going to deal with that tomorrow. Because... I need to go to bed because I am working in about 8 hours or so. But man, that was fun. I'm glad to be back into this. And the pet update is fantastic. I mean, yeah, Princess is just absolutely the best. But thanks everyone for hanging out. Yep, appreciate everyone. All you chatties, thank you, lurkers. Lady Annette, great to see you. Ready B, Will, Vi, appreciate you hanging out. And Tina, of course. And Blarkonk, Ruak. And yeah, we had Descriptivist in here earlier as well. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Oh, and thank you to Ruak for the gigantified Kirby. And then thank you to Lady Annette for the follow on the UpDubs. So, we're going to close things out as we always do. Going to find someone to raid. Then I can pass y'all on to someone else. So, let's see. Let's see who's out there. Oh, come on. Let's see. Bash and Sarah are doing It Takes Two again, but we rated them yesterday. Let's see. PT's still doing 7 Days to Die. Waffle Mouse is doing her time capsule again, but we rated her recently as well. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Tiny Toxic Tofu, she's starting Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, so we'll go raid her, our favorite Irish physicist. All right, yeah, folks, if you can stick around for the raid, show Tofu some love. You know, she's always a good time hanging out in her stream. And I say, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll play more of this. If we finish early, which we probably will, we can bust out some Cuisinart. They're going to have a big update on Tuesday. So I'd like to, get some, remind myself how that game works before we jump into that. So thanks again for hanging out. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.